Yo, what's up? So, as most of you know who follow me, if you follow me on my socials and everywhere else, what's up? I do calisthenics. I am a personal trainer, certified. I am going to start a series or a season, I guess, of beginner to advanced at home or at a small gym. Something you can do. We live in an apartment. I'll show you the gym downstairs that we have in the pool session we do. But I want to start producing more content so people can utilize that at home, because I know how intimidating gyms are. I know how intimidating lifting weights are. So I want to start incorporating or showing you guys how you can train without needing all that other fancy shit. So this is our home. To prove that you don't need much space, the only space I can work out in my room other than my bedroom is this space here. We have a little bit of a balcony, but we've got about a meter space, so I'm not going to use that. Kitchen, no space in here. Office. All you literally need for calisthenics to begin with or forever, other than a pull-up bar, is this space here and potentially a pair of these parallettes, just because your hands are probably fucked depending how old you are. To begin with, I'm just going to show you a bunch of exercises at a super beginner where you can start from, how you can progress them, and then we'll start to get into, today we're going to do a push workout. So obviously you got your push-ups. If you need to regress them, go to your knees. Need to regress them again, go to a bench or a chair or even your couch. And that's pretty much the regression that you're going to have for push-ups. If you're a super beginner, I would start doing max amount of push-ups as possible, whether it's no knees, knees, or bench, for about, or a max for about 5 to 10 sets. You obviously got air squats. Everybody can do that. If you're a super beginner, it's the best place to start is just with your body weight. Pull-ups, bit harder, but you can grab something like a bench. If you've got a table at home, I don't really have anything at home, but you can do Australian pull-ups, which is essentially you like this and you pull up. We won't do that now because I literally don't have anything for it. So I actually do have a place to do it where everybody will have a place to do it. Mine's a bit messy, so I'll never do it in here. And I also go to a gym. But if you do need a place to help with your pull strength, grab onto a table. All you got to do, retract, pull those shoulder blades together, pull up. Again, whenever you're doing those basic exercises, this is for beginners who want to start getting into training and don't want to go to a gym, max out 5 sets every day, whatever you can fit in, start to do those. Okay, so today we're going to do a push workout. The best way to start to make it fun is to start trying to learn handstands or something that's going to progress you to handstands, but we'll go super beginner. Whenever you're doing handstands, you can kick it up to a wall. Make sure you wear socks or don't wear socks. If you wear socks, you're going to mark the wall. Or you can put a pillow underneath you, you can put a couch pillow underneath you or anything. But always start, if you want to start getting into handstands, don't start stepping into it because there's too much to think about. What you want to do to begin with, hands placed wherever you feel comfortable away from the wall, back leg straight, kick straight up, then find the wall. You can hold those, but facing the wall, the way I was facing it, is to just get you used to being inverted or getting upside down. As soon as you get used to that, you can kick up, you're not afraid of being upside down anymore. Turn around like this, either walk up the wall and hold it as close to the wall as possible. That's going to help you get your perfect form in practicing the handstand, and just hold them for about 30 seconds or max. And then walk out to get back down. So we're going to start from the beginner steps. So we want to start building push strength across all aspects. So this is the whole workout I would do if I was a beginner. I would start through push-ups, just 10 reps or max if you can't do 10 reps on any regression that you're going to start. And we're going to go for 5 sets. I'm only going to do 1 set because you can see what I'm doing through that set. What we want to really focus on is our strong core. We don't want our ass up too high. We don't want our hips too far forward. I'll show you that right now. So remember, we're going to go 10 reps or max if you can't get 10 for 5 sets. When we want to do it, we don't want to have our ass up like this or like this. We want to engage that core, really squeeze those hips, come down, straight back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Obviously, if you're doing it on your knees, it's going to feel a little bit different. It's just a regression, and it's the same thing. Your butt's going to be up high, your hips are going to be up high, but you just want to get chest. 1, 2, 10. Bench, exactly the same thing. From here, chest to bar, or chest to bench, sorry. 1, 2. You don't want to be going like this. Keep that core tight. Boom. The next one, we're going to go with pike push-ups. So push-ups are obviously more chest, tricep. These pike push-ups are more front delt, shoulder area. A lot of people can't do them on the ground, so you can start with your feet up. This is more of an advanced exercise when it comes compared to a push-up. So what you want to do, hips up high, hands about shoulder width apart. You're not coming down with your elbows coming out. Your face is coming forward, and you want to create a right angle between your elbow and your shoulder. Like that. All the way up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now there is no regression to that, but there is a progression. So if you can't do those just yet, you can try it with your feet up if flexibility is the issue, not strength. And then as you progress through it, then you want to elevate your feet. You want to start getting more weight into those shoulders. Always make sure you're locking out at the top, getting full range of motion. 10. So that's a precursor to the handstand push-up. So the pike push-ups, again, I'll do max for 5 sets. Again, it's your body weight, so it's only going to allow you to get so many reps out. If you can go for 10, go 10 for 5. If that's too easy, obviously elevate and go from there. Next exercise we're going to do is handstand kick-ups. Again, the way I showed you before, I'd probably go for max. Let's try about 5 to 10. All you're doing, staying in the one spot, keeping that back leg straight, up, back down, switch legs, up, back down. Try to keep those arms locked out. Just find that wall. Now, if that's too easy, you can already do it. Like I said, if you keep trying to kick up that way, you'll always expect to find the wall. We want to work away from the wall eventually. So flip around and just do your handstand holds. Go to 30 seconds. If you can't do 30 seconds, just go max 5 reps. Same with the kick-ups, go 5 kick-ups, 5 reps. Every time you do this as well, have about a minute rest because we're not using weights or anything, so our body doesn't need that long to recover, and we want to keep training to get it done quicker. 2 ways you can get up for the handstand hold against the wall. Kick up into it, where you kind of put one arm down, kick over, and walk back. Again, you want to be pushing the ground away, looking at the wall, feet pointed, 30 seconds, or max. The other way you can get up is just by walking straight up the wall. And holding. The next exercise we're going to do after you do those holds is handstand walks. Wall walks, we call it. These are a little bit more advanced, but as soon as you can start doing them, just try to do them. If you can't do them, don't get them yet. But we want to start incorporating just for the shoulder strength. So when you do them, you want to start in a push-up position, feet off the ground, walk straight up, walk straight back down. Go for 5 or max and do it for 5 sets. Push-up position, straight up, straight back down. Straight back up, straight back down. And you're going to do those for max or 5. If you can't do those wall walks, a good regression for that is a pike walk. It's where you come up, and again, you can do it in an elevated position. So you start with your hips up high, as high as I'll go, walk straight out. Now you can add a push-up to make it a little bit harder. If you don't want to make it a little bit harder, just walk straight back up. As far as you can go. All the way, you're going to get a nice hemi stretch as well, then back down. Push-up or no push-up, straight back up. Go for 10 of those, or max 5 reps. That's other than doing a wall walk. Last exercise we're going to do, you're going to want to try and find a hard surface to do it on. So that's us trained our chest, we've trained our shoulders. Now we're going to train more of our triceps. These are called tricep dips. You want to grab a hard surface. 2 ways to do them: legs straight out, boom, or feet in, depending on your strength. And we're going to superset those if you can. If not, just go for, again, max or up to 10 reps, 5 sets, have a rest, then we'll go straight into tricep push-ups. If you're strong enough to do both at once, do your 10 reps and then 10 tricep push-ups, 5 sets. Tricep push-ups, remember when we do a push-up, we're out wider, it's all chest. Triceps, we come in a bit closer, we lean a bit forward, and it's right angle through our arms. So we're gonna go for 10, then we're gonna have probably a minute and a half rest if we're supersetting it, and then go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the last exercises or bunch of exercises we're going to do for this push circuit is all about core. Now for calisthenics or just living in general, you want to have a super strong core, and it's not just sit-ups. Your core is an isolated muscle group. They're not there to be moved so much. They're there to protect your back and your core section. So we want to do more of isometric holds to strengthen our core, especially our lower abdominals where they never really get utilized unless you're doing some form of calisthenics. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a whole circuit, 10 seconds each exercise. We're going to do a hollow hold, hollow kicks, V-ups, and compressions. So first of all, hollow hold. Hollow hold, you want to lay down. You can have your arms forward, back, wherever you want your arms to be. But what you want to make sure is that your lower back is on the ground the whole time. So as soon as you push that down, it's got your whole core or your six pack or your abdominals is what's controlling that movement of pushing your back into the ground. And then you want to point your toes, lift them off the ground a little bit, and then go from there. Then we're going to hold that for 10 seconds. Straight after that 10 seconds, if you need a rest or if you can't do these other exercises, just do max hollow holds. Try get to 10 seconds for 5 reps. If you want to get stronger core, you want to do all these 4 exercises in a row and then have your rest. So what we're going to do is go 10, 10, 10. Hollow hold, then we're going to do flutters or hollow hold kicks, which is the exact same thing. Doesn't matter where your arms are. Back on the ground, lower back on the ground, and we're just going to kick. Now that's going to utilize your lower abdominals a little bit more, and they're going to be flutters. So you go 10 seconds hollow hold, 10-second flutters, then we're going to do V-ups. So V-ups, start from the back, butt stays on the ground, and all you're doing is lifting your toes and your arms up at the same time, and reaching. 10 of those. Now after those 10s, we're going to do compressions. These are really good for your core, lower abdominals in general, and they're actually really hard. You can put your back up against the wall to make sure you're not leaning back too far, but over time you want to start trying to sit up straighter and straighter. And all you're doing is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. So we're going to do a circuit. You ready? We're going to go 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Hollow holds, 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Straight into flutters. V-sits. straight into compressions. Woo! You'll feel your core burn even after the first one. Now that we're only going to go for 3 rounds because it kills you. And that, my friends, is a workout you can literally do anywhere, anytime. It should take you about half an hour, and that is the beginner's circuit to the start of calisthenics. Peace.